Let's see. According to my translation books, these hieroglyphics say, "Let the story be told of Queen Tarfin, who with the pharaoh Netanuka by her side ruled Egypt. So great was her beauty that those who came into her presence stood in awe. But one man was more affected than most, so much so that he was driven to actions that brought about his ruin. And this is also his story. The story of the rise and fall of Simhotep, high priest to Netanuka and Tarfin. There's more on this door. It says, Simhotep was once a powerful high priest of Ra, and very much devoted to his pharaoh. But all of this changed due to his feelings for Tarfin. He resisted her at first, but eventually became obsessed with having her for the rest of their days. Tarfin grew to feel the same for Simhotep over time. The loyalty to her pharaoh never allowed her to consider consummating her feelings. One night, Simhotep was visited by the god Set, who offered him a deal. If Simhotep promised to serve Set for all eternity, Set would provide Simhotep with the powers necessary to obtain the woman he loved. Set revealed to him the location and purpose of the Scroll of Thoth, also known as the Scroll or Poem of Life. Let's see. It also says, when recited over a properly mummified body, it would restore life. Set instructed the priest to have the queen murdered. After she was buried by her husband, the pharaoh, Simhotep was to use the scroll to bring her back to life, and then take her away to another land where they could live for eternity. Another door. More of the story. The priest learned of Simhotep's plan and had him put to death. And so that no embarrassment would befall the pharaoh, Simhotep's plans were kept secret, and the public was told only that the priest died of natural causes. He was, therefore, buried in his rightful position of honor. God, this story's long. Here's more. It says when Tarfin learned the true nature of Simhotep's death, she was filled with guilt and took her own life. The gods, angered by her actions, sentenced her soul to be born into other bodies again and again. The scroll was never found by the pharaoh and was believed to be a lie told by Set. However, the prophets say that far in the future, the chosen one will rediscover the scroll when the waters once again flow under the arms of the moon priestess.
You just stay right there. I got something for you.
My God, it's not a mummy. It's a fake. It's the man who was guarding the entrance to the mine. What the hell is going on?
Now, don't forget to get that.
Maybe Lori would know something about this.
Be able to go further in the game without that thing. But you do have to leave here and go back to Lori.
What the hell are you doing? You just about scared my breakfast out of me, crawling out of the ground like some slithering worm.
There are tombs, and I've been in them. A lot of strange things are going on here, Davenport, and I don't think I like what I'm discovering.
Come on now, Cameron. Do you expect me to believe your hallucinations? Don't you know what the temperature can do to a man's mind out here? Tombs? Come on.
Now, if you were listening to the story, this story kind of sounds like The Mummy. The Mummy, only one name was changed, or actually two, maybe even three names were changed. and the story line was changed around.
Michael? Oh, how long have I been... how long have I been sleeping? What's going on? What?
Oh, just an average day, really. Let's see. First, I found an entrance to an ancient Egyptian tomb. Yeah, that happens a lot in Manhattan. Then I dodged some deadly traps and had to kill someone dressed as a mummy who attacked me. Imagine, me, Mr. Desk Job.
You what? My God. But how could someone else have been in there already? It doesn't seem very likely that he came through the traps, too. Michael, do you think that there's another entrance down there?
Yeah, there's another door, but I couldn't figure out how to open it. I did find this. Any ideas?
Oh, this is interesting. Look. It separates into 4 different sections. This is similar to something I found at a dig near Cairo last year. It opened the same way. You just had to put pressure in the right place. Here.
The shape of the pieces are similar to indentations on the door I couldn't open. This might be some sort of multiple-piece key. I should go back down there. Thanks, Lori.
Oh.
You know, instead of Rick O'Connell, you got Michael Caine. Instead of Evie, you have Lori. And one of the mummies named the lady, the chick, was killed, who actually took her own life.